Hi everyone, welcome back to Super Mario 64 with glitches. In the last video we did quite a lot of cool stuff in Wet Dry World. In this video we'll head back upstairs and do some also cool stuff in a different level. So yeah, I'm not going to say which one it is just so you can be in suspense for a few seconds, you know. It's more fun that way, isn't it? Do this little glitch again. But yeah, the level we're going to is Snowman's Land. It is in this room over here. This is actually the one that, if I was doing the levels numerically, should be the first one that I do upstairs. I really like this room a lot. I think it's probably the best room in the whole castle. And it's just because it shows the fact that this game is not a third-person game, it's actually a second-person game, because you can see Lakitu in there. He's following you everywhere. At least that's the implication. I think it's really cool. I also really like the effect where you can't see the painting here, but they do have it there. It does annoy me a little bit, because this is the only level which has the same painting as another level. It's the exact same one as Cocoa Mountain. So while I'm in here, I'm just going to talk a little bit about the mirror. It is possible to get behind it using the backwards long jump. There's no spot to do it in this room. I mean, I guess you could do a sort of side BLJ on like the top step here. I'm not sure if that would give you enough speed. In the DS version, if you've not seen my playthrough on that, then I probably recommend it. You can sort of just like long jump while running into this corner, and eventually he'll shoot up and pop through. And that has kind of a small number of uses in the DS one. It's not useful at all to get through there in the 64 version, but the way you would do it, and I do have a video of this on my channel, so I will post a link to that in the description. You just build up speed here, and then sort of try and control him through the door. Obviously, I lost all my speed when he opened it there, but if you can get through here with enough speed, which isn't like, it's not trivial to do this, then you can pop right through the mirror and you can just kind of run around back there. The door doesn't work, it's fake, in case you're wondering. The painting also doesn't work. You've got to access it from this side, which I'm going to do now. The cool way, it might take me a few tries, like the cool way often does in this series, and probably in all my series really. There we go. It's worth it, you know, entering a level positively feels good. So, usual 7 stars. This cannon here, I'm going to use that for 2 things in the level, but only 1 star, and I'll elaborate on that in a minute. So the first thing I'll do actually is go and open that. So I'm using the triple jump mechanic to kind of get up this slope more easily, he says, falling down it. I don't want to do the jump kick method because the slope is really steep and it's harder to do that on those. So a quick way to access the igloo is just to triple jump over here. And you can actually just run straight into it and slide, and you'll go straight in there. It doesn't work in the DS version, annoyingly. So there's a star right there. You just use the vanish cap to get it. I think in the interest of saving time, I will get that right now, because there's no point in like just coming in here to open the cannon, especially when this guy is gracious enough to not make us watch a cutscene. That happens anytime the Bob-omb is in like a different loaded area from where the cannon is, which is great. So I will be coming back into the igloo later on. As you can see, there's a lot of coins. It's useful for the 100 coin star, even if you already have like the star in here. Like, you would never kind of do this as the star that you combine with 100 coins. Actually, now that I think about it, I think you might need to come in here. We'll find that out in a minute though, because I know how many coins are in this stage. But yeah, the cannon's open now, as we'll see momentarily when I head back into the walls, like Shift and Sandland. So yeah, that makes me wonder like what the painting for Shift and Sandland would have looked like if they'd done one, you know? It's an interesting thought exercise. Anyway, into the cannon. So what I want to show off here is a really quick and cool way to get the first star. You can see it up there. Normally you would sort of climb up the snowman, it'd be a big song and dance, it would take ages. Have to go over there where he kind of tries to blow you off, you can lose your hat, the penguin sucks. Best way to do it, just line it up with the vertical cursor and just sort of pull the camera up to about here, I want to say. So like, I'm looking at the snowman's mouth, right? I just want to kind of have that just off camera like that. About there, I think. Actually, a better way to see it is see this thing over here. Get it so that that's just in view. Right, so more like that. Hopefully this will make it. If not, I can try again. Cool, it did. So obviously the fact that I took so long to explain that and actually fire the cannon means that it would have been much quicker to just walk up. I think in speedruns you actually do just climb up the thing now. I think it is like a little bit quicker than just opening the cannon, even though you do have to go in to the igloo anyway. So I think I will grab this star now. I'm just going to quickly show off how you're supposed to do it. You know, you go through this. It's kind of difficult to see where all the blocks and the openings are. But, you know, it takes a little while. There's a much easier way to do it. But before I do that, I'm obviously going to try and do this an extremely stupid way, which I think might work. Even though this isn't like a sloped surface, and this is true for pretty much every part of the game, by the way. If you do a backwards long jump like this, he actually is still building up speed, even though it doesn't seem like it. I'm just going to do this for a second or two. If I get like long jumps that aren't like on the first couple of... Oh, there you go. As I was saying, if you get long jumps which aren't on like the first couple of frames, then you do lose a lot of speed on the ground. Just because I did pop through that, I do really want to try it again just in case. Because he did look like he might have gotten just enough height to do that, and this would be much cooler than the other way to do it, which you normally would do, but I'll show that off regardless. Let's just see. So I'm glad that it actually worked relatively quickly. I thought it would have taken a lot more jumps than that. Okay. Yeah, okay, I don't think it's going to be possible. I think he's always going to pop straight out from like under. I think the blocks kind of serve as a ceiling which keeps him from getting too high, but that's fine. So what we'll do is we'll just triple jump on top of it, and then fall off. And then what we'll do is we'll just triple jump on top of it. A bit tricky to get that because it's easy for him to start sliding, then you just jump dive into it. Nice and easy. So 2 stars already. Actually 3 stars, right? Yeah, I forgot about the one in the igloo. Try and get into the painting like this. Oh, okay. I guess we'll just go in it normally. Always happens when I try to show off. So I think I'm probably going to leave the 100 coin / red coin star till the end. The other stars in this stage are really quick though, so I'm kinda not really sure what to do to elongate this to make it more thorough. I guess I can show you a cool strategy for killing the bully. If you just sort of jump off and dive and don't come out of it, you'll just push him all the way in. Because when he's on ice, he slides a lot. It's the same kind of thing we saw on Cocoa Mountain. So I can just grab this star really quickly. So that's the only time the ice bully shows up in this game. He has another appearance in the DS one, as if you've seen my playthrough, you'll know. You have to fight him to unlock Wario. It's annoying me that that isn't kicking me like more into the painting. Whatever, I should probably just stop doing this kind of silly stuff. Just get on with it. So I'll grab this star now. Best way to get this one, rather than going around the long way of the level, just come over here. Nice triple jump. Just come up here, slide, and just jump over. And then I can break. There's 2 boxes here. This one has a shell in it, which I will be using in a minute. But because I'm an idiot, I'm going to get this in a slightly stupider way. So I will pick up the shell and just try and jump at it from like really high, I guess. I mean, why not, right? Can I get it? Nope. Must try again though. I mean, why not, right? Like I said, this is a really easy star, and I've just made it much worse by doing that. Okay, fine. Okay, nice slide there. Excellent moves by Mario. I'll just try this once more. I don't want to waste too much time, and I got it. Cool. You always got to find little ways like this to make games that you have played so many times more enjoyable on another playthrough. I mean, this game kind of wins in that regard anyway, because it's just so fun, easy to pick up, still controls great. So this one even tells you to use a shell. You don't actually need to, but like for a casual player you basically do. Anyway, the total number of coins in this stage is 127, so we're going to go around and just collect what we can. I'm not going to go to this third one just yet. I'm going to kill these spin drifts first. Each of them have 3 coins, so I know what I'm getting here. And now I'm going to head over to this mysterious coin, which actually is a money bag. Now watch the way this thing moves, right? It kind of jumps around and eventually it'll come back to roughly its starting position and disappear, right? Turn back into the coin. Now this is interesting because if you, let me just try and see if I can get this to work. It's kind of precise, but if you sort of reactivate it right as it's disappearing, it actually clones. And these guys are actually worth 5 coins, so you can do this over and over again to max out your coins in this stage. I'm not going to spend too long on this. It is kind of tricky to do, but if I can get it to work, that would be cool. I don't think I will, but I have a video of this on my channel too. In fact, it's the earliest video that's uploaded to my channel from way back 10 years ago, 2006. Can you guys believe that that's how long the Swordless Link channel's been around for? It's crazy, isn't it? But yeah, those of you who have seen that video will recognise the movements that I'm doing right now. But we'll just try this a couple more times. I really don't want it to be like the sort of wet dry world thing where I said, alright, let's try it a few more times, and then spent like an extra couple of minutes there But yeah, what should happen is he'll just sort of just try to change back to a coin, but he won't be able to, because I'll get there just like at the right frame when he's about to do it, and then he sort of transforms and doesn't transform at the same time. He's like a quantum superposition state, if that means anything to any of you. Anyway, let's just see. I thought it was going to work that time, I really did. You just have to try and keep in your mind sort of roughly where the start of his cycle is. I mean, it does kind of change every time where he stops, but yeah, it's really annoying when he does that walk. Like, if he just keeps jumping back into his position, then it's actually much easier. Oh, and for the record, you actually do have 2 attempts at this if you are going for 255 coins in the stage, because there's a second money bag all the way at the other side of the level. I just want to point out, I really like this guy's design, like the little zip on it. It's like an actual little purse. Did that work? Oh, that totally looked like it worked, didn't it? You guys saw that. Maybe you didn't, because the awful snow effect in this level is making it hard to see stuff. I think I commented on that in Cocoa Mountain. If I didn't, then I certainly bloody should have. I think this is worse than like the leaf effect in Fungi Forest and DK64. Also voice crack. Fuck's that about? Way too old for this. Anyway, I screwed the glitch up there, or the glitch attempts I should say, so we'll just grab all the coins. Also, I'm missing one. Where is it? Jesus, it's so far. Am I going to need to yep, okay. Okay, that's fine. I'm not bitter at all about this. Luckily it was right at the start. I spent so long talking about the glitch, which I couldn't get, that it's not really that big of a deal. So I'll just pop back in, and I'll just kill the money bag immediately. I mean, I say that, but like we all know that that's not going to happen. I'm probably going to try and kill it again. Sorry, I'm going to try and duplicate it again, because it would be cool if I could raise the limit in this stage. What a weird sentence. If I could increase my max coins in this stage from the 127 natural coins to 132, just because, I mean, I said that Wet Dry World was going to be the only level I did this in. I probably should stick to that, but whatever, let's just give it a quick attempt. Okay, I don't know why I ran at it there, because he was like ages away from his starting position. God, I hate this glitch. By the way, that video in 2006 took me a long time to make. It was hard to actually capture it on camera. Must have edited out like a million failed attempts. Right, okay, we'll try it once more, and then I'm gonna just kill him. Once more when he jumps, I mean. Come on, jump. Almost. I can feel that it's like just about to happen any second now. Yeah, okay, forget it. I mean, you saw how there was basically 2 of them for like a split second there. Just kill him like this then. Oh, you can't jump on him, I guess you have to ground pound. But I'm not complaining, because this gives me another attempt at the glitch, which I then squandered. Alright, screw it, just kill him. Yeah, the scatter pattern on the money bags is not really favourable, but that's okay. I mean, in general, that time right there, it was okay. A couple of snowmen in the stage, I will just run around them, as you have to do. These guys do respawn, but their coins don't, so it's just a good idea to keep track of all the ones that you've killed, so you don't have to accidentally run around one again, which I've done many times in this stage, because everything kind of looks the same, because everything's just so white. There's a fly guy up here, I believe, and a spindrift, and both of those enemies are not something I want to deal with when there's like gusts of wind nearby, so let's try and get him out of the way first, nice and easy, just the way I like it. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't like it. Anyway, let's just head up the long way, I suppose. So he's back, I'm not going to kill him again, you can just take me at my word that his coins will not have replenished. So, you know, if this was a speedrun, I'd be pretty much doing this the opposite way that I am. I'd be going round the level, kind of backwards. You head to the igloo first, usually. I mentioned that you can technically do this without the shell. I think it is possible to get that coin and survive. I'm not 100% sure on it, to be honest, but I'm fairly sure. But as you can see, it's really hard. The way you would kind of do it is if you kind of slide kick, you get like an extra bounce on the ice before it starts to ice burn you. But we're not going to worry about this. So I'll come back and get those red coins with the safety of the shell in a little bit. I've got to head inside the igloo again before I can do that. So I think this is the only other snowman in this stage. I'm pretty sure that's the case. I will be... Oh, I mean, at least down here. I know there's another one like on the upper side of the level. I'm just going to run around here just to be extra safe though. That's another money bag, not even going to bother. Oh, you can jump on it. Oh, that's good to know. I don't know why it didn't work before. I guess he was just in his... Or he just managed to touch me the wrong way or something. I did kill that snowman. I don't need to kill him again to prove that to myself, even though I was a little bit tempted to. So, I will... Oh, jeez, come on. No need for this. I'm going to leave those two guys for now. I'll come back and sort them out in a little bit. I'll just sort of climb up this bit. I guess I'm actually going to have to show the climbing up method. So one thing I want to point out here, there's 2 coins in this, right? If that's what you thought, then you're wrong. Have a look at this. Can I show it? Maybe I can. I'm sure those of you who are more familiar with this game know what I'm talking about. Yep, there it is. This is kind of like the impossible coin in Tiny Huge Island, which no longer is impossible. It no longer can actually have that title, because it has been proven to be possible on console. But funnily enough, another one was found that is actually impossible on console. But this one isn't actually impossible. It's just what we call the hidden coin. I will show you how to get it, but it's going to be the last thing I do, just because it's so cool. Alright, is there any way I can kind of speed this up and not have to... Also, I just want to point out, when I was younger, I thought you had to stand on the penguin's head. As an adult, I later found out most people just kind of stood behind the penguin, which makes more sense because the game kind of leaves a gap between him and the side of the ice thing. But hopefully I can get across this without having to resort to that, because it's really slow. Okay, I should be able to make it behind the penguin before he catches me. Good. So that was all that was up here. I mean, there's just that star that I already got. Don't fall down. But I want to have a quick look up here, because I wonder if there's like a one-up on this tree. I mean, why else would you come all the way up here, you know? Yeah, I knew it. Perfect. So, it's... Oh, I was going to say, like, if I got that hidden coin right now, I'd actually end up with 100, but I just totally misread the number. It's 59, not 99. So, damn, I guess you really do need to go in the igloo for quite a lot of these coins. So I'll jump down to here, which probably wasn't the right move. Don't get stuck in the infinite loop here. I hate that when that happens. Just try and get back up. Okay, so isn't there there's not a blue coin switch here, but is there one in the DS one? I really should know this off by heart. I mean, there might be. Anyway, I'll probably end up getting the 100 coin star inside the igloo, which is fine by me. Oh god, that was really reckless of me. Sometimes his coin can get stuck in here. I'm sure I could be quick enough to get it with the vanish cap, but that would have been a scary situation. I'm glad it didn't come to it. Okay, luckily this guy's coin can't get stuck in anything. So, is this the last spin drift in here? No, there's one near the entrance, that's right, I forgot. Already I forgot. So, I'll just quickly grab this guy and head over here. Now, only this first box has coins in... Okay, ignore me. Only the second box has coins in it. So, I'll just grab that, head over here. God, there really is not a lot of coins in this stage. And quite a lot in there. Let me just check the other side of the igloo before I head back outside, in case there's a sneaky Goomba or something hiding. Nope, there isn't. Just that one spin drift that I mentioned, so let's go and execute him. Still not 100. Okay, I guess there's still like a bunch of snowmen and red coins though, so that'll be why. Just gotta be careful that I don't actually get the... Oh, yeah, okay, of course, right. I'm gonna turn the camera around so that when I get this star, I'm facing down the hill. Because whenever Mario picks up a star, he faces towards the camera, and that way I don't have to turn around again. I can still go down it on my butt rather than my belly. So, just grab the rest of these, and try to jump across. This is actually icy water, it takes damage. So the reason I left these two spin drifts, one of which just fell out of the air, is to show the difference between them in terms of how I'm going to kill them. So for this first one, I'm going to ground pound, because I definitely want to get his coins. For this one, I can... Okay. Well, I screwed that up. If you do that jump, most of the time you'll actually bounce off of them. But now that I think about it, that would have been useless to me, because I would have not been able to get the coins. Oh, I would have... But the point of like jumping on them like that is to get up to this higher area more easily. Because you would land on this ledge over here. Anyway, rambling again. Let's just grab the shell. How many reds have we got? 4, okay, cool. Let's just grab the shell, he said, before it almost crashed into the sign and maybe would have disappeared. Not sure, by the way, don't quote me on that one. So just don't want to be too fast in case the snowman screws things. Oh, you can see his shadow. Never mind. Anyway, another easy 3 coins for me. So I guess I can see how you can get 127 coins in this stage, because after these two reds, I'm going to be at 126, which is everything except for that mysterious hidden coin that I showed you, which is out of bounds, just barely unreachable by normal means, but luckily this is a Swordless Link video, so you know there's going to be a solution to it. Let's head inside the cannon. That was an actually beautiful side kick right there. So what you want to do is, you want to point the right cursor, the point of it, just at this, like at the edge of the sort of wooden bit to the left of this tree here, right? Just kind of roughly there. And what this is going to do is, just a little bit down actually, probably better, just to be safe. What's going to happen is, I'm going to bonk on the wall just below the coin, and the recoil from that, well, you'll see. Let's just fire. Okay, Jesus, okay, I didn't get it. You know, there's been so many times in this playthrough, and indeed all my playthroughs, where I've just ended up with egg on my face. But that's okay. I guess maybe it was a little bit too low. Let's put it directly at the side of the wood thing, the point of the right cursor, that is. Now we'll fire. And just like that, I picked up the coin from the recoil. So 127 coins, that is level maxed, assuming you're not doing the clone the money bag glitch. So we'll grab the final star, ending with 88 out of 120 total. So that's been pretty good, I think. I think I've somehow managed to make this level last over 20 minutes, which I didn't think would happen, but I guess I did screw things up a little bit and kind of faffed around, which normally I hate. Anyway, 127 coins, all the stars. So that is going to be it for this video, guys. Hope you've enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.